All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, so good to see you. Wishing you happy holidays and welcome to the holiday party of the Howard County Chamber of Commerce. You know, I would be here myself, except for we're all virtual and we're all just kind of online at the same time. So, hey, we make the best out of it because next year we'll be all together again. So, anyway, I'm going to be playing like a nice variety of holiday songs, and some you may recognize, some you may not. But hey, just sit back, relax, have a good old time. First drinks on me. Well, sort of. All right, and I look forward to seeing you all real soon. So here's a couple nice little Christmas or holiday things for you. Something to get you in the spirit. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells with bobtail ring, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh yeah. All right. Hope everybody enjoyed that Jingle Bells. Hope you're being safe with your beautiful Christmas holiday joy. And grab that special someone that's dear to you. Open that special bottle you've been saving, because it's that time of year. Yo. Here's a nice little Christmas example. There's nuts roasting on an open fire, like frost nipping at your nose. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's bringing lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna sigh and see if reindeer really know how to fly. So I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, baby. Well, you sure been good to me. Merry Christmas, baby. Well, you sure been good to me. Bought me a diamond ring for Christmas, and I'm feeling like I'm in ecstasy. Yeah. I'm feeling mighty fine, yeah. I got good music on my radio. I said I'm feeling mighty fine. I got good music playing on my radio, yeah. I wanna kiss you, baby, when you stand underneath that mistletoe, yeah. Also, you sure do treat me right. We know I haven't had a drink this morning, and I'm feeling like I'm in paradise. Yeah. Woo! Merry Christmas. All right, so keeping right along, hoping everybody's having a good time out there. Just sit back, relax. Haven't seen the chocolate bar yet? Go over and visit that. All right, so we're gonna do another one about this very famous reindeer. And he had a very shiny nose, but you know his name. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph play in any reindeer games. And one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you drive my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, whoopee! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Yeah. All right, so there's the story about Rudolph. So you know there's this guy comes to town once a year, and he wants to make sure all your little boys and girls have been good. Now, if you have not, you know who you are. All right. So, but if you have been, you can expect something nice and pretty. So here we go. Well, you better watch out. You better not cry. Better watch out, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Well, he's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty all night. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're away. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sakes. Well, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout, let me tell you. I'm telling you why, 'cause Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming to town. Little Santa there. All right, good. Well, I hope everybody's been good. And I hope everybody's been having a nice holiday season, you know. And we know we got to kind of socially distance, but that's just, you know, what it is right now in 2020. Won't be that way in 2021. So just socially distance between the one that you really want to be with. And it's all good, right? It's all good, yeah. So find that favorite beverage that you really like and open it up and get ready for another beautiful celebration. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Oh, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año, prospero año, prospero año y felicidad. Happy holidays, y'all. Peace, love, happiness, and joy.
Live from the Howard County Chamber of Commerce, welcome to the Holiday Cheer and Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Leonardo McClarty.
Hello and good evening. My name is Leonardo McClarty, and I'm the president of the Howard County Chamber. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our Holiday Cheer and Awards event. But before I say anything else, I want to give a shout out to Damon Foreman. Wasn't he tremendous? Damon has been a fixture for us at previous year's signature events, and he seems to get better each and every year. Damon, thank you. Now, a little about this evening. For over 10 years, the Howard County Chamber has been hosting the signature event, a night of entertainment, fun, recognition, and networking. For about the same length of time, we have been hosting the Jingle, Mingle holiday party. Unfortunately, the coronavirus has impacted our ability to hold these annual events, just like it has affected our businesses, families, and communities. But fortunately for us, we have a talented and creative staff combined with a group of dedicated and committed volunteers that have helped us to develop the program we have this evening. Before we proceed, I would like to recognize and acknowledge our sponsors, led by our premier sponsor, M&T Bank, whom you will hear from momentarily. I also want to recognize the Chamber's Board of Directors, led by Chairman Chuck Phillips of KCI Technologies. So, about this evening, we're going to recognize the accomplishments and achievements of some terrific men and women. We are also going to recognize some pretty remarkable businesses as well. Before it is said and done, we are also going to give away some pretty cool gifts in our raffle. And lastly, we're going to be entertained by one of this country's funniest comedians. I don't know about you, but after the year we have gone through, we all need to laugh. With that being said, it is now my pleasure to introduce to you Charlie Camp, Vice President, Chesapeake Business Banking, M&T Bank, representing our premier sponsor for the evening. Charlie, take it away.
Thank you so much, Leonardo. Good evening. My name is Charlie Camp, and I'm here on behalf of the Howard County M&T Bank team to congratulate the outstanding volunteers business leaders, and companies being recognized with an ACE Award this evening. M&T Bank has long been committed to serving its local communities, to the growth and success of its businesses in Howard County. These ACE Award winners have demonstrated a similar commitment, and they're each so deserving of this award. M&T is honored, now more than ever, in the wake of this unprecedented hardship on our business community, to sponsor this event, and we offer our sincerest gratitude and congratulations to the outstanding ACE Award winners.
Thank you, Charlie and M&T Bank, for your continued support. Because of companies like yours, this chamber is able to serve the Howard County business community and host the type of events our members have come to expect. We will now take a moment to see what we might give away. We have some great items we will raffle this evening, and to assist me is Chamber Board Chair Chuck Phillips. Our raffle is sponsored by our Tier 2 sponsors.
Thanks, Leonardo. We do have some great items this year for the raffle. And the first item is a $100 gift certificate from La Prima Catering. This would be great for those of you not wanting to cook for a holiday dinner, or maybe just order something just because. At my house, that means just because it's Monday, just because it's Tuesday, you get the idea. Anyway, if you haven't yet registered for the raffle, make sure you get online, get your raffle tickets. The next item is near and dear to my heart. 4 tickets to the National Aquarium. It's a $169 value donated by the National Aquarium. These are valid for all of next year. So if you need to get out of the house and get a break, take the kids or get away from the kids, these are a great item for you.
Thanks, Chuck, for your commitment to this chamber and the support offered by KCI. Now, for our first award. Each year around this time, the Howard County Chamber presents awards to a few very deserving individuals and businesses. Accompanying me in the presentation of our awards will be Charlie Camp of M&T Bank and our premier sponsor. The Awards of Chamber Excellence are presented every year as part of our annual celebration of business. These individuals and companies represent the highest standards of business success, innovation, support of the business community, and service to others. Now, let's go meet our awardees. The first award we will give tonight is the Community Impact Award. When the coronavirus pandemic hit earlier this year, there were numerous local, state, and federal programs being introduced. Unfortunately, there was widespread confusion as to what programs businesses were actually eligible for. Ever the problem solver, David Tone gathered a group of business, civic, and governmental entities to work together and create the COVID-19 Response Wizard. This website enabled businesses to answer several questions and receive guidance on what programs best serve them. For this, we are proud to present David Tone of BTS Software Solutions with the Community Impact Award.
Thank you to the Howard County Chamber of Commerce and the broader Maryland business and technology community, with particular thanks to Larry Tweel at the Howard County Economic Development Authority and Todd Marks at MindGrub. The Relief Wizard was born, like most good ideas, over a glass of scotch and a deep concern for Maryland's small business owners who are trying to navigate the chaos and uncertainty of the COVID-19 lockdown, particularly early on. It didn't take but some short calls with our community's thought leaders to quickly put together a team and build out the Relief Wizard in just 3 weeks, and it had 50,000 views in the first 90 days and helped 6,300 business owners across the entire state. It is humbling and heartwarming to be a member of this great community and to tangibly see how much everyone cares. Thank you again.
The Howard County Chamber leans on a host of volunteers to accomplish our goals of serving businesses and community. Our ambassadors are truly an extension of the Chamber staff, as they assist with event registrations, stuffing goodie bags, attending ribbon cuttings, welcoming new members, and much, much more. Our Ambassador of the Year is Ms. Dependable, always there to lend a helping hand and often anticipating asks before they are made. For this, the 2020 Ambassador of the Year is presented to Scheherazade Agurto of Athalis Institute.
I would like to thank the committee for this acknowledgement. I was at a ribbon cutting held for Cured 18th and 21st. There I met a stakeholder for CQ Credit Union. The stakeholder was telling me about how they wanted to bring awareness to Howard County about the services and the products that they had to offer. That's when my passion for being an ambassador actually hit me. Introducing other businesses with government officials and people within our community to help them with their products is something that has really been awesome, a great opportunity for me. I was able to then introduce the CQ stakeholder to businesses that provided services for senior citizens and for services for autism awareness. And through that, they was able to sponsor many, many community events. And so I just want to thank you for this opportunity to represent Athalis Institute and to be an ambassador for Howard County Chamber of Commerce.
Before we present our next awards, let's see what else we can give away. Chuck, please do the honors.
All right, we have another great raffle item for you. This one is Apple AirPods. Easy to set up for any Apple devices you already have. Great for time at the gym, listening to podcasts, or maybe even one of those Zoom conference calls that we all have gotten to love so much. All right, folks, this raffle is really heating up. We have got a great item for you now. It's a headshot from Pam Long Photography, valued at $349. Who wouldn't want to have their picture taken by our favorite Howard County photographer, Pam Long? This includes a consultation, the photo session, and 2 images. Get your tickets right away.
Hopefully by now, you see we have some pretty cool stuff that we're raffling off. If you haven't purchased a ticket or 2, it is not too late. Visit the Chamber website at www.howardchamber.com and go to the Holiday Cheer and Awards event and you can make your purchase. We will actually announce the raffle winners in the days ahead. We have several more awards to present, but before we do, I believe it's time we laugh a bit. Here to lighten the mood is Orlando Leva. Now, if you don't know Orlando or have never heard of him, that's okay. Before the night is over, you will remember his name. But here's a little information. Orlando Leva is a stand-up comedian who connects with all audiences through his unique life experience and perspective. Orlando has a knack for finding humor in just about anything that crosses his path. With his animated demeanor, Orlando entertains the audiences through his dynamic storytelling and undeniable likability, allowing them to come along for the fun ride of his life's experiences. Most recently, he made his second appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. His comedy special, Adorable, is streaming on HBO, and he voices a character in the animated kids film Luis and the Aliens on Hulu. Ladies and gentlemen, Orlando Leba.
Welcome, and thank you for logging on. I'm Orlando Leba, and I truly appreciate you being here. Without you, I would be just trapped in the internet, getting approached by weird viruses and scam emails. No, I do not need testosterone pills. I'm okay. I just get a little bit more emotional now that I'm older. Anyway, plus I'm coming to you from my home, where I feel safe. I hope that you're also home, being safe. I feel safe here. I walk around. I don't need a mask. I don't need my whistle. I don't need my pepper spray. I did make the mistake when I came down to shoot this, and I had on my whistle and my pepper spray, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm doing this from my house. I'm not going to need my whistle. Not going to need my whistle or my pepper spray. That's right. That's how I defend myself. I can see people already judging me. Oh, did he say pepper spray? Oh, I thought that was for the ladies. Why? They're allowed to survive and not me? No way, buddy. I will get you and ruin your night within 6 feet. I'm about that pepper spray life, man. That's how I defend myself. I'm not one of these guys. You could tell already by the way that I move my hands. This isn't really a fighter. This is more like a real good masseuse. Long day at work. Let's work out that shoulder. Anyway, that's how I defend myself. Yeah, I'm about that pepper spray life, 100%. Yeah, no, I've legit pepper sprayed 6 people in my lifetime. Not all of them deserved it, but I got home safe every single time. Did anything happen today? Nah, nothing happened. Just a few people outside rinsing out their eyes for the next 2 to 3 hours. Hopefully they'll use milk. Yeah, 100%, man. I'm not prejudiced either. Anybody can get it, young or old. I'm not an animal. I won't pepper spray a kid. Yes, I will. Pepper spray a kid, because honestly, I can't gauge it anymore. I don't know how old they are. They could be 10 or 30. So, my cutoff is 10. If you're 10 and under, I won't pepper spray you. But with that being said, I'm not checking for IDs. Or if you're misbehaving on your mom at a Target or at Walmart, I'll walk right to you, spray you, and keep walking on that ass. That's right. It chokes them out. They can't say anything. By the time they finally get it out, I've already self-checked out. I'm out of there. Boop, boop, in the bag, I'm out of there. You want to look for me on the tape, but I'm wearing a hat. You're not going to be able to recognize me. That's right. That's how I am. I'm about that pepper spray life. I feel like I went on too much about pepper spray, so I'll move on, Okay, 2 more things about pepper spray. 2 more things. First thing, for the ladies like me that have pepper spray, not that I'm a lady, it's just my mind's moving real fast, but you understood what I was trying to say, right? You got to practice with your pepper spray. A lot of you think that you have pepper spray and you're ready. I'm ready. No, you're not. You haven't practiced. You got little locks on them. You got to practice at home in front of a mirror. Close your eyes just in case, and you do the move. Oh, that way, God forbid, anything happens, you have muscle memory installed. Someone approaches you, you're ready to go. What? Not today. You're ready to go. Second tip on pepper spray is if you ever pepper spray somebody, this is how you do it. You pull out your pepper spray and you spray them, and then you run away, okay? Best advice I can give you, just run away. Don't worry about how you're gonna feel on the inside. If you feel like a coward or anything, just trust me. That's from my personal experience, you get me? First time I pepper sprayed somebody, I sprayed them and I stood there talking trash. That's what you get for messing. It blew back on me. Everybody went to jail. I was in back of that squad car begging for my freedom. I was like, I didn't know he was 10. Yeah, true story. That's right. But now let's get to what's going on in the world. You guys are getting to know me a little bit. Main thing that's going on right now, we all know it, the pandemic, COVID, okay? I'll be honest with you. I'm leaning more towards the of COVID. Not that there's that many positive things about COVID, but that's how I live my life. I lean into the positive. So leaning into the positive, I just got to tell you, I never knew that my whole life, as I lived it, had been preparing me for COVID and the pandemic. Oh man, I love this. I love being in my house. I love not shaking hands. I never knew I didn't like shaking hands. But now, because of the COVID, I found out. Because now, before I would worry, like, yo, did that person wash their hands? Did they just come out of the bathroom? Did they pick their nose? But now, when someone approaches me and they extend their hand, I got an excuse. I'm like, nah, sorry, can't do it. COVID, we could die. It's not even you, it's me. I shake a lot. I don't want to bring it home. It gives me the perfect excuse, people. I love it. Elevator rides, how awesome is that? I don't know if any of you have had the pleasure of riding in an elevator recently, but I went to my doctor's for a doctor's appointment, and in his elevator, he had a note that said only one person per ride up. So when I got in the elevator, I read that and I was like, this is a big elevator. I feel great here. At the same time, another guy was coming with a baby strapped on and he was rushing towards the elevator. And I go, no, 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 no. And I pointed at the sign. I pointed at that sign. And he looked at me and I just stood there and made full eye contact as the door closed on us. And his sadness when that door closed, knowing that he couldn't ride up in the elevator, man, brought me so much joy. Oh, I was so happy. I was skipping inside of the elevator. I was like, this is all mine. This is my little apartment in the sky. You get me? I loved it. I love it. One of the other things that has changed, thanks to COVID, that I would have never tried in the history of trying stuff, right, is the Tushy Wash. I don't know if you guys heard of this. You know, there was a toilet paper scare, and then everybody was like fighting over toilet tissue, and I was just like, wait a minute, you can always wash your butt. So what did I do? I went online and I got the Tushy Wash. It's kind of like a bidet, okay? But this one, you install it. And I went high-end, guys. I went high-end. I got it, the upgraded version with the warm water that you have to tap under it to your sink so you could get warm water. I got the bamboo knobs because I'm a classy person. I got the bamboo knobs. Oh, it's a life changer. Life changer. A little bit dangerous though, to be honest with you. A little bit dangerous. It has a lot of numbers on it. Like the power jets go from 1 to 20. I don't know who's doing it at 20. All you need is 2. And that's from my personal experience. All you need is 2. When I first got on it, I used more than 2 and it shot up in me. And then that whole day, I couldn't look at people in the eyes. What? Ooh, are you okay, Orlando? Yeah, I'm okay. But then I found that perfect balance. That's where you got to find the perfect balance on the Tushy Wash. It's that number 2. You just go to 2, and then that's when you get just the arch to hit the Cheerio. Just the arch to hit the Cheerio. If you go more than 2, it comes out like a laser. And then when it hits you with the laser, you're like, this isn't nice. This isn't nice. But now I put it on the 2, the arch hits the Cheerio, and I feel fantastic. I sit there, man, I gotta be honest with you. I feel really hydrated, 100% hydrated. I don't know why. It's also hygienic, but I also feel hydrated. That's awesome. So we talked about the bad stuff. Let's get into it, right, of COVID. One of the bad things about COVID is that, guys, I'm married, okay? I'm married. I've been in it for a long time. Some of you already could tell, you heard it in my voice. There's a little essence of defeat every time I open my mouth, correct? But listen, here's where it's gotten bad. Because of COVID, now she's working from home, which means that she's home all the time. All the time. All the time. All the time. Just there at home, working from her office, also known as our dining room table, looking at me, which has thrown a monkey wrench into my whole system. You get me? Before, she used to leave, and I would have the house to myself for 10 hours. And I just got to be me, sing, shout, watch my favorite TV shows, HGTV. Ooh, The Crown. I've really gotten into The Crown. I really recommend The Crown, but not anymore. Because now she sits there from her office / the dining room table, just judging me as I'm on the couch eating Doritos. Oh, is that what you do all day? Is that what you do all day? Why don't you go out for a walk? And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I would go out for a walk. And then even when I come back from the walk, she's so disappointed. So disappointed. She looks at me, is that all? And I'm like, that was 5 miles. That was 2.5 there and 2.5 back. Because I think she also doesn't want me in the house. We're just trying to look for our own space within this house. I'll be honest with you guys, man. This woman has turned me into a chef. You get me? Like, before I was a good cook, but now I'm a chef. Like, the other day I made her breakfast in bed. This is what I did. I got some fluffy eggs. I made her fluffy eggs. The trick is you got to put butter in it. You got to put a lot of clump of butter, and you don't stir it outside of the hot pot. You pour it into the hot pot, and you stir it in the pot with the butter, and never stop moving. On the fire, off the fire. On the fire, off the fire. On the fire, off the fire, right? I sauteed her some cherry tomatoes with some pepper, olive oil, and Himalayan salt. Just saute those little cherry tomatoes. Just get them nice plumpy, a little bit wrinkly. Did that. I grabbed French baguette. I sliced it in the longer way, put it in the oven. I don't toast it. I warm it up. Pull that out. Drizzle some olive oil on it. Plate it. Grab some chives. Chop that up. Sprinkle it. Do the coffee, because I'm also a barista. Do the coffee, make the little heart on it, and I grabbed all this and took it upstairs to her, as a good husband. As a good husband. And you guys are saying, wow, you did all that for her. No, I didn't. I did it for me. I'm just trying to keep her inside of the room for as long as possible so I could have my living room back. You get me? Just as long as possible. The most I've lasted has been the whole day. The whole day I almost got her. I almost just made it to dinner. But nah, she figured out my plan. Are you just trying to keep me inside the room? Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And now, you guys are looking at me like, oh, I've seen comedy like this before. This guy's gonna bash his wife. No. I hope you guys understand that everything I do comes from love. I love this woman. She's an angel. She's an angel. She's an angel. I just got to keep on repeating it to myself because it's positive reinforcement. Thank you to my radio therapist. Thank you, Dr. Drew. You get me? She's an angel, but sometimes she talks to me in ways that angels aren't supposed to talk to other angels because I feel that I'm an angel. Okay? But we're doing okay. We're getting there. We're back to being buddies again, is the thing. Because if you've been in quarantine with your loved one or any type of relationship, by now you've gone through all the emotions, the whole spectrum of emotions. That first week you were like, wow, this is nice. Like, we get to eat breakfast together and like have quality. Oh wow, lunch together. This is fantastic. But then it becomes like, I think he smells. Those type of comments. And then you're like, I think she smells also, and you kind of want to get away from each other or get at each other. And it got rough for me for a little bit, but now we're back to being buddies. But it did get rough. It did get rough. Like, I remember that in the beginning, she was like, wow, no, let's go out for a walk together. And the other day, I came back from a walk, and she goes like, did you take out the trash? It's Trash Tuesday. And I was like, nah. I forgot. I thought it was Thursday, Tuesday, Thursdays. The T's jump around on me. I'm dyslexic. And she tells me, ooh, I want to punch you in the face. Like, she said that to me. And I'm not scared, people. I'm really not scared. I'll grab the door handle and I'll run. I'll run through the bushes. She's scared of spiders. She won't chase me through the bushes. She's scared of spiders, buddy. She's scared of spiders. But here's where I think she took it too far. I came home one day, right? Recently, and it was very hot outside. So when I opened my front door, the air conditioning hit me, and I let out one of these. Right? God bless the person who invented air conditioner. Oh, feels so good. From her office / our dining room table, I hear her yell, "Is that you breathing like that?" And I was like, yeah, because if I don't breathe, I die. That's what happened. Remember when we went to the Bahamas, we were snorkeling, water got into my little snorkel, and I almost drowned. The fishes looked amazing. Well, she ran up on me and she goes, "I swear to God, and on everything that's holy, I want to stab you." And she went like that. All right? And I took a step back because I felt that was too much. Not really the stabbing threat, because that's like a Wednesday threat. My wife is Colombian. I usually get, "I want to stab you" Wednesdays, sometimes Saturdays. But it's the way that she did it this time. I don't know if some of you saw it, but I'll slow it down for you and repeat it. She goes to me, "I swear to God and on everything that's holy," which, by the way, that's a lot of people, "I want to stab you." That's right. She added a twist, right? And I've seen enough movies to know that only assassins add the twist. Like that. Yeah. In and out, you can survive that. In and out, you survive that. They sew you up. Now you can play basketball with no shirt on, and you're like, "I'm a survivor." But when they stab you with a twist, the doctor looks at you and says, "Nothing we can do for him. God be with him. God be with him." So I'm just telling you that story just in case you hear a certain story about me. But now we're back to being in a good place. Because like every relationship, ups and downs, ups and downs. I like to say it's peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys. Like right now, we're all having a good time. We're laughing. We're enjoying each other. Peaks and valleys. Peaks, and right now we're in a peak. We're having fun. We're together. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Then later on, we might go up as a couple, and we might go up to our bedroom and make love and love each other and get there at the same time. Wow, fantastic. We're still in a peak. We're still in a peak. And she looks at me and she's like, "I love this guy." And I look at her and I say, "I love this woman." And then for some reason, I don't know from where, but I'll grab the comforter and throw it over both of us and I'll fart under it. And that puts me in the valley. And why did I do it? Because it's funny. Farts are funny under comforters, right? Now I'm in a valley. To get out of that valley, I got to do math. Christmas times her birthday, maybe around springtime, I'll be back in the valley. You get me? But we're good. We're good in a good place. Mainly what switched everything, I had to change, okay? I had to be different, okay? The main thing that helped me out was a story that I said. I don't know if you guys saw this story. It was in South America. This guy, his wife was also in the hospital because of COVID. He called the hospital and they told him she passed away. And I was just like, oh my God, dude. Oh my God. As I read on, right, the guy calls back a week later because no one had contacted him back. He calls and he goes, "Hey man, how's my wife? How can I collect her? Do the funeral." And they told him, "Sorry, there's been some type of mistake. Your wife is doing great. She's actually fully recovered. She's about to go home." And I was like, what? What just happened here, man? What just happened here? That is so sad. You understand that guy had to give up on his dreams again, all over again? Because it was already a week later. He was already on Facebook looking at all the girls he dated back in high school. He was doing some research. And it turned out to be that it was the wife. The wife was the one that didn't want him to know that she was alive. She was like, "Tell him I'm dead. I'm trying to get away from him. He smells." And that story there triggered the way I feel about my wife and how I have to show her more love. You get me? Like that triggered it. Like, to be honest with you guys, if my wife was in that situation, there's no way that they could keep me out of the hospital. No way. 100%. I would get one of those dinosaur inflatable costumes and I'll go to the hospital wearing one of those. And I want to be right there next to her. I want to be right there with her last minutes and just holding her hand and looking into her eyes as the light leaves them. And like, "Babe, it's okay. We're all going to be okay. I'll feed the dogs." I'm there and just being there in those final moments and the beep. hear that sound, and then look at the doctors. Is that it? Is that it? All right. Is that, oh, okay. Okay. And make my way out of there, and make sure before I get my wonderful life started again, because now my life is going to be fantastic. Okay, some of you are like, this is a little bit dark, you're not understanding where this has come from, but this is the type of conversations my wife and I have, mainly because both of us have great life insurances policies, okay? We have great, mine is better than hers, but great. Like if I was to go away right now, if I was to move on, pass on to the other side, her life would be fantastic. A total upgrade. She could do an HGTV, I won my lottery home type of episode, but she'll probably do silly stuff like fly to Bali and feed elephants and give them baths. I never understood people that go somewhere to give an elephant a bath. Like, they know how to bathe themselves. They're dangerous creatures, very large, and you paid for that experience. Like, no, I paid you. You wash the elephant, and I just watch the elephant. You wash, and I watch. Me, on the other hand, I would probably travel the world. My only vice is food. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I might, but I'll travel the world and see all the best Michelin star restaurants. Like, I'll eat there at all the best Michelin star restaurants. I'm talking about 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars, 4 star Michelin star restaurants with really expensive dishes and really exotic high-end call girls. Like, I would be there with high-end call girls, like the ones that do it because they want to, not because they have to. Okay. That would be just me. Because what better way to mourn than with great company, great food, and a lot of money in the bank? Huh? Well, everybody, thank you so much. Before I go, some of you are looking at me like, what type of brown is this? I always like to clear that off. I'm a Dominican from the Dominican Republic. If you don't know what a Dominican is, it's pretty simple. You take a black man and a white woman and you put them together in the Caribbean, right? 9 months later, you get a great baseball player. Guys, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure being here with you. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care of each other, love each other, and we're all going to get past this. Take care, everybody.
Wow, wasn't Orlando great? I can only imagine how funny he might have been in person. But hey, if you liked what you heard and you're on social media, drop Orlando a note on Instagram or Twitter at HeyLando. And let's continue with the remainder of our show. The recipient of our Small Business of the Year Award has been a strong supporter of the Howard County community and this chamber. When preparing meals, they acquire food from local farms. When decorating their restaurant, they seek out local artists. They serve on a number of local boards and support various worthwhile causes, most recently supporting frontline workers at Howard County General Hospital during the height of the coronavirus pandemic. When they could have been focused on themselves, they were focused on others. I'm pleased to present the 2020 Small Business of the Year Award to Aida Bistro.
On behalf of Mary and I and our team at Aida Bistro, we'd like to thank the Chamber for a shout out and for this terrific award. It's an honor to be chosen among the many dynamic small businesses in this county, small restaurants and small businesses that were open during the COVID crisis as important businesses. We all worked hard, and to have this honor at such a difficult time really means a lot to us. So I'd like to just give a shout out to all those small businesses out there and that have worked hard and gotten less in return like we all have, but have stuck in there. That's really important. Again, thanks to the Chamber for all your support and for the honor that this brings with it. We're thrilled.
The Chamber is fortunate to have several successful programs, one of which is our Young Professionals Network, YPN as we call it. This program continues to grow each and every year. Its growth is due to people like our next awardee, who unselfishly give their time and talents to the Chamber. Whether it is organizing events, securing speakers, or facilitating programs, he is Mr. Reliable. For his dedication and service, the Howard Chamber is proud to present the 2020 Young Professional of the Year Award to Mark Cruz of Tower Federal Credit Union.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm extremely honored to be receiving such a prestigious award. Thank you to Leonardo McClarty and the Howard County Chamber for selecting me as a YPN of the Year. This wasn't possible without the amazing support from my management team, Gail Sanders, Tom Poe, and all my colleagues at Tower Federal Credit Union. Of course, I couldn't have served the Chamber and the community without my amazing board of directors and committee members. I specifically wanted to thank my past chair, Alicia Tosh, who co-created Celebrate, YPN's professional development series. She mentored and trusted me to lead the successful committee and continue supporting young professionals in their career and personal growth. Lastly, thank you to my wife, Jamaica, and my son, Gabriel, for their love and inspiration. I am deeply appreciative of this recognition. Thank you.
The next item we have for you today is a Roomba vacuum. It's a multi-surface, bagless smart vacuum. Great if you have pets. It learns your cleaning habits to offer up personalized schedules to automatically schedule cleanings. Make sure you get your tickets. For those of us that have spent COVID on our couches, this is the perfect item. Ladies and gentlemen, things are heating up at the Howard County Chamber Raffle. We have right here for you a 43-inch Samsung 4K high-def smart TV. How many of us are tired of looking at those teeny TV screens while we do our Zoom calls and while we do school online? This has built-in apps such as Netflix, Disney, Hulu, and YouTube. Will be perfect for those COVID blues.
Our next award is for entrepreneurship. It's no secret why some people find success and others don't. Hard work, determination, the ability to push themselves beyond fatigue, and the ability to inspire others are the marks of successful businessmen and women. Our 2020 award recipient started in the construction industry as a teenager, working as a laborer during summer recesses. His early experiences in the field not only shaped him as a construction professional, but also shaped Costello Construction as a hands-on, self-performing contractor. The 2020 Entrepreneur of the Year Award is presented to David Costello of Costello Construction.
I'm very appreciative and humbled by this award and would like to take this opportunity to thank Leonardo and the Howard County Chamber of Commerce and Charlie with M&T Bank for all they do and their respective organizations to not only help small and medium-sized businesses like Costello Construction, but also for all you do to help the local community. You guys do the heavy lifting so that someone like myself has an opportunity to start and grow a business.
And now, for our Business Person of the Year. The field of mortuary science involves the ability to care and show compassion when people are often at their most vulnerable and emotional state. Moreover, running a family business can be daunting for the generation that comes after the founder, let alone a third generation, as legacies are often hard to follow. Our Business Person of the Year has demonstrated she is up to the task of business growth and development, as there is a fourth generation Witzke in the business. Equally important is the fact that the persona you see goes well beyond the office, as her giving and warm spirit is imprinted throughout the Howard County community. The 2020 Business Person of the Year goes to Sherry Collins Witzke of Harry Witzke's Family Funeral Home.
Thank you so much. I'm truly honored and grateful for this award. I'd like to say thank you to my husband Gus and my daughter Samantha, and to our staff for their dedication and caring service to the families that have placed their trust in us. Thank you for all you do.
So next, the Chamber will present the award for GovConnect's Advocate of the Year. 2 years ago, the Chamber's GovCon volunteers took a hard look at our programs and offerings and began making tweaks to better serve our government contracting members. In came our award winner. As someone that has developed, sold, and run government contracting firms, she knows firsthand what growing government contractors need in order to scale. Since her involvement, the Chamber's Scale Up program has since consistently grown its attendance and had a more robust content. For these reasons, we present our 2020 GovConnect's Advocate of the Year to Shirley Collier of Scale to Market.
Thank you so much for this recognition, not only for myself, but for the Scale Up program. It's been my pleasure this year to conduct these interviews and moderate the panel discussions from some very smart people who share my passion for helping small businesses prosper in the federal marketplace. So this award is shared with them. I also wish to thank Leonardo and his staff, Taylor Tarleton and Lynn Song, for helping to host the events and driving attendance. We have some very interesting topics teed up for 2021. I hope to see you then.
Finally, we will present our Large Business of the Year. Ever since its opening in 1970, the mall in Columbia has played a vital role in Howard County. The mall has long been more than shopping, as countless community activities take place here annually. When community institutions exchange ownership, there is always concern that the new ownership will not be as civic-minded as the previous. That has been far from the case here. The mall is more than just a place for the public to shop. It is a place to gather and commune. Their leadership team also makes a point to be a part of the community. Mall leadership can be found on the boards and committees of the Howard County Chamber, Tourism, and the Downtown Columbia Partnership, just to name a few. For their commitment to the community, the Howard Chamber presents its 2020 Large Business of the Year to the mall in Columbia. Here to receive the award is Barb Nicholas, General Manager for Brookfield Properties.
The Mall in Columbia is honored to have been selected by the Chamber as the Large Business of the Year. This has been a very challenging year for everyone in the community. And our team, my staff, the retailers, and the restaurants have all been working tirelessly to respond to those many challenges. Collectively, our restaurants have given hundreds of meals to the healthcare workers at Howard County General Hospital. And the mall has hosted numerous blood drives with the hospital and the American Red Cross, and we continue to do so. Together, the entire mall community has been focused on partnerships and programs to stay safe, connected, and successful, individually and collectively. I couldn't be more proud of our team and accept this award on behalf of the entire Mall in Columbia community.
Congratulations once again to all of our award winners. Before we wrap up what has been a tremendous evening, we have our grand prize giveaway. We have, courtesy of some dedicated Howard County businesses, an assortment of gift cards and items altogether valued over $600. Once again, Chuck Phillips will conduct the drawing.
The last item we have for you today is a gift card basket donated by our chamber members. This basket is valued at over $600 and they've been donated from some of our member businesses and restaurants. Over $300 in restaurant gift cards, including Hudson Coastal, Aida Bistro, the Walrus Oyster and Ale House, Bushel and a Peck, Cured 18th and 21st, Mutiny Pirate Bar and Island Grill, Iron Bridge, Lapa Lapa. Also included in this basket is 2 bottles of wine, a Chardonnay and a Pinot Noir, as well as 2 wine glasses donated by Hudson Coastal, and a few more items including a holiday candle, cocktail napkins, and coasters. We really need you to dig deep and jump into this raffle this year. Just imagine the struggles that these restaurants have had over the last 9 months, yet they've stepped up and donated these amazing gift certificates. So we need you now to dig deep and buy those raffle tickets.
After months of meetings on Zoom, WebEx, Teams, and Google Meets, it's easy to be tired of watching a screen. After such a tough year, we wanted tonight to be fun and to make you laugh. And as we close, I want to thank once again our sponsors led by M&T Bank. I also want to thank our planning committee, the chamber staff for their dedication, flexibility, and hard work this year. I want to acknowledge the chamber board for their support as well. And I would be remiss if I didn't recognize Orlando Leba for making us laugh and forget about our troubles for just a short while. But before we wrap up things, I would like to invite anyone watching that is not a member of the Howard County Chamber to join the Chamber. We are your place for business development, civic engagement, professional development, and public policy. Together, we can make Howard County a flourishing community. And with that, I wish everyone happy holidays, happy New Year, and a wonderful evening. Thank you and good night.